Every path dissolves to none before it can become one. In your presence I release a retrace into the peace. All the movement comes to rest without question, without test. In this stillness I can feel something softer turning real. We are here without a past, nothing formed and nothing lasts. There is nothing left to find, only space within the mind, nothing to resume remains, free from sequence, free from chains. In the silence we expand without origin or land. Nothing to resume. We see there is only ground clarity. In the stillness we become everything that one nothing to resume, nothing to resume. Only you Every breath dissolves the line between what is yours and mine. In this drift we come undone without center, without one. No more future left to hold, no more past to be retold. In this calm we come to know we are is all we show. Let the return fade away. Let the silence gently stay. In this space we softly remain without memory, without pain. Nothing till we show remains, free from sequence, free from chains. In the silence we expand without origin or nothing deep and nothing more. Just a quiet open softly remain without memory, without pain. No depth needed, we remain free from distance, free from strain. In the silence, we become everything, everything begins to slow into something we do not know. Not a fall and not a rise, just a shift before our eyes. Every structure fades apart without boundary, without start. In your silence, I remain free from the sea, free from change. All connections loosen now, without reason, without how. In this drift, I start to see nothing holds identity. We are slipping out of form into something still and warm. There is nothing old frame, not defined and not the same. In the silence I can feel something slowly turning real. Every boundary fades away, there is nothing left to stay. In your presence I dissolve into patterns unresolved. Nothing fixed and nothing known. In a space we have outgrown, all distinctions fall apart. There is no defined start. We are drifting without edge, beyond Between breaths there is a space, without time and without place. Not a sound and not a tone, yet it feels like something known. Every pause extends a field, nothing hidden, nothing revealed. In your silence I remain, free from pattern, free from chain. All the motion slows to still, without force and without will. In this gap I start to feel something subtle turning becomes a stream flowing through a waking dream. In this space we disappear. There is nothing left to fear. All the noise has slipped away. We do not need another day. In this stillness we can see all we have is meant to be. just beyond the edge of mind. Every echo fades too soon, like a trace beneath the moon. In your silence I remain, without memory, without name. Nothing holds and nothing stays, only fragments without place. In this space I start to feel something barely turning real. We are close to what is not, fading into what we thought. There is nothing left to see, only near, invisible more than barely there, we softly stay, not as night and not as day. In the silence we expect, without border, without land. Barely there, we disappear, not as distant, not as near. In the stillness we become less than many, more than one. Very there, almost gone everywhere. Every breath dissolves thin air, nothing left to hold or share. In this drift we come undone, without center, without one. No more structure left to trace, only thin remaining space. In this calm we come to see, all we are is meant to be. Let the echo fade to none, let the silence become one. In this space we softly stay, without yesterday. Barely there, unsightly stay, not as night and not as day. In the silence we expand, without border, near them something near but not defined, just beyond the edge of mind. almost there but never know, like a place not fully shown. Every step dissolves in air, nothing solid anywhere. In your presence I can stay, nothing pulls my mind away. All the outlines start to find into something unmade. In this space I start to feel something distant turning real. We are close but not complete, standing where the edges meet. There is nothing left to find, only space within the way. Almost there but not yet found, in a space both still and warm. In the silence we expand, without border, without land. Almost there but never near, not as distant, not as clear. In the stillness we remain, free from meaning, free from every breath becomes a trace, fading through a thinner space. In this drift we come undone, without center, without one. No more answers left to hold, no more stories to be told. In this calm we come to see, all we are is meant to be. Let the horizon fade away, let the silence gently stay. In this space we softly remain, without memory, without pain. Almost there but not yet formed, in a space both still and warm. In the silence we become less than any more There is motion in the air, though no shape is ever there. Something shifting out of view, moving softly through and through. Every current passes by, without reason, without fading through a waking dream. In this motion we dissolve into paths we cannot solve. All the distance fades away. There is nothing left to stay. In this quiet we can see what we are is meant to be. Let the current pull you in. Let the silence gently spin. In this space we come undone, without ending, without in the veil of a veil we glide, without edges, without sides. In the silence we remain, free from meaning, free from name. In the veil of hell we move, nothing left to lose or prove. Only presence, only flow, only what we come to know. Something lingers after trace, not a form and not a place. In the silence it remains, without meaning, without name. Every memory turns light, losing without memory to refer. In this drift we come undone, without center, without one. No reflection left to see, only open vacancy. In this calm we come to know, what remains is letting go. Let the trace dissolve in air. There is nothing left to bear. In this space we softly stay, without yesterday. After the trace we fall away, without night nor day. In the silence we expand, beyond voice and beyond land. After the trace, after the trace, fading there is sound without a source, moving on a silent course. Not beginning, not ending, only waves that never ended. surface, something stays unseen through passing days. Not a sound and not a tone, yet it feels like something known. Every layer drifts below, where no edges seem to go. In your silence I release every weight into the peace. All the shapes dissolve to blur, without reference to refer. In this depth I start to feel something hidden turning real. We are sinking without force, following a softer course. There is nothing left to hold, only depths that slowly unfold. Light appears without a form, in a space both calm and warm. In the silence something grows, without ending, without close. Every line begins to fade into shapes that are not made. In your presence I can stay. Nothing pulls my mind away. All distinctions fall is meant to be.
There is no defining
without center, without view. Before anything resumes, there is space without a tune. Not a start and not an end, just a pause that does not bend. Every motion comes to rest, without need and without test. In your There is nothing left to take you far.